Hey there guys and girls of YouTube, this is Liam from Soundbound118 bringing you yet another Black Ops 2 breakdown video. However, this one is an update guys, as I've released a breakdown video a few hours after the trailer was released, and I didn't really know what I was talking about for the most part. I was just picking out parts. However, a day after, I know a lot more information to share with you guys, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like it, and let's get on with it, shall we? Okay, so obviously this is Frank Woods, and if you looked on the picture frame, you will actually see previous Call of Duty Prestiges hanged up as medals.
That I'm still alive. None of this surprises me.
Okay, in this image we can see the Treyarch logo, but if you look to the background, you'll actually be able to see that there are multiple dates and coordinates. A few dates in particular are 1986, 1987, and 2025. Are these actually in-game dates that we'll be playing at? So we'll be jumping from future to the past, from the future to the past, and also the coordinates to various locations that could be in the game. Okay, so if you look at the back of the image, you'll be able to see flags hanging off the end of a building. Is this the United Nations building? Is the United Nations building in the game? Well, it certainly looks that way, which means that are all the world leaders joining as one to defeat this oncoming threat?
Technology is strong.
Okay, so if you look, this is the prototype quadriceptor, but if you notice on the side, each quadriceptor has their own code name, and if you notice, this one's called Charlene, which is exactly what FPS Russia called it in his video, if you listen.
It doesn't even have a technical name yet, so for now we're just going to call it Charlene.
Right, so in my previous video I just called this an assault mech, but now apparently it has an official name, the Cognitive Land Assault Weapon, more simply known as the Claw. Okay, so we know this is a Russian missile guys, but there are apparently 3 different levels in this trailer, and this is level number 1, which is the nuclear launch site. Okay, so we know this is a picture of a stealth bomber, but real quickly guys, apparently in the game, multiple drones and planes can be taken command of whilst on the battlefield. Okay, so here is level number 2 guys. We have fought here in many different Call of Duties, but we'll be fighting here once again. This is downtown Los Angeles, level number 2 out of the 3 in the trailer. Okay, so this is obviously the first bit of gameplay we see from the point of view of the prototype quadriceptor. This is apparently the 3rd level that we see in the game. It's called Strike Force. As we can see, we have multiple objectives to complete. We can secure that vehicle, and there's also a protect icon that we need to go to. And also, if you look to the bottom left, we have squad commands, and if you also look to the bottom, we have deployable weapons, it looks like. Wait, why have I brought this up? This is just an innocent guy checking his GPS. Wait a minute. If you look closely guys, you'll see the initials D. Mason. This is apparently David Mason, which is Alex Mason's son. Alex Mason being the previous protagonist and the person you played as most of the time in Black Ops 1. You're apparently playing as his son in this game. I'll zoom in just a minute so you can see the image a bit more clearly.
We built computers.
Okay, so if you look in this picture, we now apparently have holographic airport security, and if you look to the guy to the left, he looks to be a pilot. I wonder what he's running for. Okay, so if you look in this image, it looks like we're back on the nuclear launch site map, and it also looks like the assault sentry drone is back.
Robots.
Okay, so this area that we're seeing right now is apparently going to be a multiplayer map called Aftermath, and it is set in downtown Los Angeles. Okay, so these are apparently called the FA-38 jets and are playable in-game.
No one ever asked what happens when the enemy steals the keys.
Okay, so these are apparently the new UAVs guys, which stand for Unmanned Aerial Vehicle if you didn't know, and they look like a Predator drone, which is what I thought at first, but no, it resembles a Predator B drone. Okay, so if you look in this scene guys, we know exactly what this scene is based from. If you look at the picture in the bottom left, this is the 110 freeway north in 2012 in Los Angeles. And if you also look to the right of this picture guys, you'll also be able to see lots and lots of drones are attacking Los Angeles. I imagine Mason and his team in the campaign must protect Los Angeles from this drone attack. Okay, so this is apparently level 3 out of 3 that we're seeing in the trailer. This is apparently Socotra Island near Yemen. Right, so really quickly guys, if you notice in the bottom right of this screen, you'll actually see that there's a HUD icon, but I wonder what it could be for.
They built to keep.
Okay, so in the jet you apparently get to shoot and fly at the same time, and you have two weapons to use in this screen, either the Skybuster or the missile drone. I'll zoom in so you can see a clearer picture.
A safer turn against us.
Okay, so now we have QR codes for quick weapon ID, and you'll notice that the two people in front of you are not in uniform, so they are obviously two very important people. Okay, so the character that you see in front of you is apparently called Harper, and he is Mason's backup. Okay, so at first I thought these were the SES, but no, apparently they're the United States Secret Service.
They'll always need men like us. Those who are...
Okay, so this picture had a lot of controversy. This is apparently the purple light from which you see a mystery box at. I personally don't think it is. I think it's just a sun flare, but who knows, maybe Treyarch put it in there to mess with our minds, who knows. But I can tell you one thing that is true about this image, and that is the weapon he is carrying, which is a classic Colt M4 carbine. But interestingly enough, if you look to the left guys, you'll actually see men parachuting instead of drones dropping. Is this the 1980s? Is this what I was talking about at the beginning?
willing to do what others cannot.
So what we're seeing now guys real quickly is a top of the line VTOL, which stands for Vertical Takeoff and Landing Drone / Carrier. Okay, so this is another image from the Strike Force level. This is apparently the commander view guys, where you can select vehicles and soldiers from this bird's eye perspective. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is true or not guys, but this gun looks like it could be the XM8 assault rifle, which has been used in games such as Battlefield. Okay, so in this image we are back on level 3, which is Socotra Island near Yemen. As you can see, we are able to ride horses. That guy is carrying an AK-47, so that is back in the game, and so are attack helis. Okay, so this is apparently some sort of anti-drone station where you use a turret to take down attacking drones. And apparently I was right in my previous video guys, that is the M249 light machine gun. Okay, so this looks to be the multiplayer part of the game or some sort of Spec Ops mission, as you are awarded points for the kill. Okay, so that was it guys. I really hope you enjoyed this very informative breakdown video. If you did, please like the video. I really mean it guys, it means a lot. And perhaps favourite if you want to come back to it in the future. And I will see you guys in the next Black Ops 2 video. You all have a great day now, and take care.